Alright. Hi again. Another episode of TV recap. This time it's, can we get it in there? ReZero! This is an anime that just came out, I guess, last year, end of last year, I guess. It's a story. I just finished watching season 1 a little while ago. It's a story based on I don't like this personality type, but a guy that sits around his apartment and does nothing all day. Decides one day he's walking back from the convenience store and he gets transported to another world. A witch in this other world uses a magic spell to transport him to this new land, and he's supposed to save the witch's daughter. Nobody knows that she's the witch's daughter, and there's some suggestions and whatnot. But it's a very, very interesting take on magic and living in this world and trying to survive, and ultimately, why did he get picked for this mission? Other than he has an idea of how to deal with the situation, where people probably have the time and place that they're in now during the video or anime, that they might struggle with the concept of when you die, you get reset, and now you got to figure out what you did wrong and what you should be doing right to succeed at this anime, or succeed at this story, to progress the story, which is interesting because it's like a video game concept, as you get checkpoints and stuff like that. It's pretty good, pretty well done. I don't like the main character. He's kind of like I said, in the opening character, he sits around and does nothing all day. He's kind of a waste of space, if you will, kind of a character. And while he eventually does find purpose and courage to fight these battles that he continues to face, he definitely struggles with it a lot. I mean, there is one very good episode, one scene. It's about midway through or towards the end, where he's struggling to get past this checkpoint. He's struggling to break past the fight with the white whale, the fight with, or the convincing of the factions to help Emilia? Is it Amelia? Amelia is what I want to say, but I don't think it is Amelia. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to find it that quickly. She's the one he has to save, and she's considered an outcast because she's part elf or something, which is the race the witch is apparently, and the witch was locked away several thousand years ago or 100 years ago or whatever, and it was a dark period of their history, and so they all despise the witch, and since they believe her to be a reincarnation of the witch, they treat her as an outcast. And the main kingdom, the central kingdom, is holding a challenge, a competition for the selected factions. I think there's 5 in total, to see if they're worthy to be the next successor, the next ruler of the land. And Amelia is one of those people, and he is struggling to save her I mean, right off the bat, the first episode, he runs into her and she's being chased by some people, and he tries to save her, but he ultimately gets killed and reset, and he has to keep trying to do this, and he figures it out eventually, and it actually saves her. But she doesn't know what's going on because she isn't, reliving these things like he is. She only experiences the last go, and so she's confused. She's like, I don't know who you are. Why are you trying to help me? Well, the first time through, she helped him, and that sticks with him. That's his motivation, and he struggles with it throughout the show that she doesn't get that he's trying to help her, and why he's trying to help her. He eventually gives in. He's just like, I'm a nice guy. He's not a nice guy. He's very, very self-motivated, but he's trying to say, I'm a nice guy. That's why I do it. And it's like, okay. But one of the I guess the second major battle, trying to take down the white whale, trying to take down the witch followers, the hand people, I don't know. They get obliterated. Everybody gets obliterated time and time again, and he just can't figure out a solution to this situation. He keeps trying and trying and trying, and he's devastated because he's seeing all the people he cares about just killed over and over again, and he doesn't know what to do. And so he's standing there talking to Rem, and he's like, let's just leave. Let's just go. Far away. Never look back. As long as he doesn't die, he doesn't have to get reset. He doesn't have to try again. He's defeated. And Rem says an awesome statement. I mean, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was to the more or less, I care about you, and if you ever need someone to lean on, you can lean on me. And, she says it way better than that. way better than that. And that's why I watch this show, is because of statements like that, because of the conversations of, I'm here to help you for more than just myself. I care about you, and I'm going to help you. And it's pretty powerful when they're explaining it. I mean, me just saying it is just kind of a thing. But the way they articulate it, the way they portray it through the story, and the moments that they say it, yeah, there's definitely some cheesiness or retardedness to the show, and some of it's like, okay, alright, whatever. Honestly, most of those thoughts don't really stand out to me. The only thing that really stands out to me is he's kind of a whiny, headstrong person that doesn't know when to shut up, and she's a nice, kind, caring person that sometimes deals with the issue that she feels like she's being attacked. And then Rem and Ram? Is it Ram? They have their issues, and they're trying to be supportive. And Rem, of course, takes a liking to whatever his name is, the lead main character, and she's there for him. She wants to help him, support him throughout. And they finally defeat the witch's hand, and he succeeds, overcoming a bunch of, that was a hurdle of obstacles. That was brutal. And the sloth people, I don't know, they're weird. Chewing on themselves, making themselves bleed. It's just weird. But, ultimately he kills them off, so it doesn't matter. I think that's where it ended, though. It ended at the end of that story arc, which I hope there's more. I just did a quick Google search and read their wiki page, and it doesn't sound like there's any more. But anime is weird, and they like to retitle stuff, so it's hard to find. So there might be another series arc. I mean, it literally just came out. I think April of 2016 was the last air date. And that's, on par with them releasing stuff. So I don't know if there's more manga, or, they say it's a light novel as opposed to manga. So maybe he was anticipating a single release, a simple story. And there isn't any more. That would suck. But they definitely just left you hanging. They build up this story of the witch, and they build up the story of she's going to rule the kingdom, and he's helping her get there. And okay, we're gonna stop there. And it's like, but did he help her succeed? Did he eventually find out the witch is controlling this whole situation? There's a lot of stuff there to be told. But of course, they did hit the high moments, and doing that again might be a challenge. I don't know. But that's it. That's all I got for that show. Definitely worth a watch. I hope they English dub it. I generally don't watch anime with subtitles, but this one I did. There are a few, but this is definitely one of them worth watching. So, until next time, thanks for watching.